Hello, welcome back. All right, so a couple of things since the last episode. As I said, we were going to farm up some gold, which is ultimately what we ended up doing, but I also forgot that I'm also getting experience. So that left me with two options. I could either just straight up cheat and hack the amount of gold that I have in my inventory to get the items that I wanted, basically all the belts. Because as you can see on Phallic, we got the belts. On Crow, we got the belts. And on Rachel, we got the belts. I was in between episodes, it's like, you know what? Let me just get enough money for everything. I could either farm it up or I could just hack the gold to save some time. I don't want to hack the gold. I don't want to do that. I'm not a fan of cheating. I'm just not. Look, it's a single player game. If people want to do that, that's your business. Have your fun how you need to have it to enjoy your leisure time, your personal time, whatever. As long as it's a single player game, doesn't affect anyone, you're not profiting off of it, I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care if you cheat your ass off or if you do it legit. Have your fun. Multiplayer games are where you profit in any way or look better than you actually are and you pretend and you cheat, you're a piece of shit. But I didn't want to hack the gold. But I forgot that I'll gain experience as well as gold.
You're boring me.
Shut the fuck up.
You won't like
okay,
what I do when I'm bored.
Whenever I could just grind the gold, which is ultimately what I did. I'm gaining experience. So how much of that do I want to grind? I mean, I don't want to do this huge jump in levels between episodes. That just doesn't feel good. So I just farmed up enough to get the items, the belts that I wanted. We might do it again, but I don't know if I'll record it or if I won't. I'm just not sure. And by the time I upload this, and the fact that I'm a nobody YouTuber, I don't have like quick or even real time or even quick responses from people, tell me what it is that they want to see. Oh, I don't mind watching the grind, or I'd rather you cut out the grind. I just don't know. So we're just gonna do it however I feel like doing it in the moment, I guess. But yeah, anyway, we did gain some levels. We got our items. And the last thing as far as leveling up goes with Phallic, you can see I went with the longsword. I did not put points into two-handed weapon or two weapon style fighting. Because Phallic, I'm gonna min-max. I'm not following a guide. I'm following a loose guide I remember watching a long time ago, but I did look up the information. If you really want to min-max to have the absolute best character in the game, you go fighter up to level 9, then you dual class to a mage. This gives you grand mastery in a weapon and a ton of levels into the mage slot to become just a god. Any other points, should we get them, we'll go into Scimitar, but I doubt it. When it comes to Crow, I'm going to keep him as a pure berserker. I'm not going to dual class him. So with Crow, I will put points into two weapon fighting style. And you can see I put 1 point in there. If I had the choice, if some magical entity came up and said, okay, you could either play the game following guides from your YouTube and streamer overlords who will tell you you're a terrible player, you're a dumb person, you're a shit human being if you don't follow the guide because this is not the most optimal way to play the game, the way that you're doing. So follow the guide or you're dumb. Or you give me the option of playing the game however the fuck I want to play it. Play the game for the sake of playing a game, figuring it all out on my own, what's the best or what I even just like. I'll take that option over following guides all day, every day. So with Crow, we're going to put some points in the two weapon style because it certainly doesn't hurt. It's just not min-max. So that's the route we're going to go. So yeah, anyway, getting back to it. We picked up the belts. And I think what I'll do... Oh yeah, Crow's weapon broke. I forgot the weapons can break in this, so I had to buy a new Warhammer for him. I don't think I'm going to waste the money on buying the Protector. Anything +1 rings, cloaks, or necklaces. Because they do not stack, so I can't have a cloak, a necklace, and a ring and get +3 in armor class. It just won't allow for that. So I have to pick one. You know, which character for what, I have no clue, man. I just don't. So I think what we'll do is we'll just start off, like I said in the last episode, we will start this episode. We will start this episode with going up against these guys over here. This is the last fight in the Tier 1 battles. Before we move on to the Tier 2. And these are the type of fights I like. This is a whole party. I mean, they got a nice mix. You got your thief. You have your mage. Sam Brightwell, that might be a bard. But this guy looks like a divine caster, two-handed weapon user. So it looks like 2 fighters, probably some multi-classes. I could look these up. I could have looked these up and tell you exactly what they are. But I like fighting parties like this. It's pretty fun.
Are you prepared to face your next match? Divide and conquer is not always the winning strategy. There are times when you should all focus on one target.
So you're telling me to focus on the mage. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. We'll see. Actually, I think I ran out of darts. Yes. Wait a minute, how is... She has 92 bullets. I'll pick up some more bullets for him. How are you looking? 85, that should be good. Let's buy a stack of arrows for him just in case. All right. Now here, we'll go ahead and pre-buff. Forgot to put that in and buy another 3rd level spell in between episodes. We'll fix it later. And like I said, we got some levels. We picked up some stuff. With Baloth, I picked up Spell Thrust for level 3. It's going to be huge. When this spell is cast at a target creature, it will dispel all of the spell protections of 5th level and lower affecting it. So pretty much anything that prevents us from hitting it with spells. Magic resistance, that includes potions or items, minor globe of invulnerability, minor spell deflection, minor spell turning, spell immunity, spell shield. It gets rid of all of those of 5th level and lower, which is great. Then anything else that pops up, like shield, mage armor, protection from good and evil, protection from any of the elements, chant, prayer, cat's grace, bull strength, invisibility, we can get rid of with dispel magic or remove magic. But it's those spells, they have a chance to not work. And with, oh yeah, with Rachel, we picked up Miscast Magic, because we're going to play with these guys a little bit, because we're going to do this fight several times. We picked up Miscast Magic earlier. When cast upon the creature, they suffer an 80% chance of failure. And then I also picked up Circle of Bones. This spell conjures forth a barrier of floating bones that spin rapidly around the caster. Any creature, including mine, entering the path of bones takes 1d6 crushing damage, 1d6 slashing damage per round. Circle of Bones cannot be cast by any good aligned characters. And I believe she is... What do we make her? True neutral? Yeah, true neutral right here. So that's good. You go ahead and cast a... Yeah, cast a Bless. Hang on. Cast time 3, 1 per round, okay. Cast time 5, it's 1 turn. You do that, actually. Get an Armor of Faith.
Ah, you have returned! Are you ready to spill blood on the arena floor?
I'm ready for your next challenge.
You've beaten my hobgoblins, which means you're exceptionally strong. You've also bested my head spellcaster, which means that you've studied well. I can clearly not rely on one extreme or another. So instead, I shall crush you with a combination of combatants. Carry on!
Little Princess Bride reference. Love it. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? We could do a pretty straightforward fight for the most part, but we're going to do this several times and in several different ways. I think what I'll do... I know he said focus fire the target, which is always, I believe anyway, target the mage. Get him down quick. So he's got mirror image, he's shielded, and protection from minor spell turning. So what that means, the first thing that needs to happen is we need to cast a spell thrust on the mage to get rid of minor spell turning. Once minor spell turning is off, we could cast Dispel Magic and other things to get all the other buffs off of it. But we need to get his spell protections. His spell protections protects his buffs. So let's do that. Start off with a spell thrust there. And of course, men, I want you to go rage. I want you to called shots. Oh, I forgot to take off charm person, but that's fine. Let's try to charm Carlos, I believe. And let's start off with the Animate Dead. Why not? Why not? We'll Animate Dead there. See how this goes. Charm person is out. Charm person did not work. Carlos saved versus charm person. We'll move Mabin out to the right. Phallic, get on Carlos. Crow, get on Crankor. Valak, get on their archer. I think I like that. Alright. So it looks like William Brand is hasted, so the wizard is hasted. Now what I want from Rachel after she summons this skeleton. Sometimes fucking sentry, please. Alright, she's about to get the skeleton out, and we'll put the skeleton on Owen. Now, Rachel, I want you to come up here and get on William. Next, we're going to Circle of Bones, and hopefully the Circle of Bones will interrupt spell casting. We need to move Dark Oath out of there. I think I'm going to cast a blind on Sam John. Owen went to heal him. Skeleton Warrior, get on Owen. I think I will try to charm Carlos again with Maven since we have it available. Everybody is doing something. Charm person is out. William casted improved invisibility. That's fine. He'll pop up. Now, when invisibility, how that's going to work for anyone that doesn't know, I can't target him with spells, but I can target him with physical attacks. But it comes at a big penalty. So... Charm person did not work again. So Sam John is blinded. Let's move our casters away. Skeleton, will you please attack the cleric? Valak can also attack the cleric. So we'll need... Okay, we'll worry about other fights later. So Circle of Bones should hopefully help with William. Now you two just keep running. Crow's gonna take care of old Crankor the Old. You two... You just help Phallic finish him off. See if we can't stun him. Valak, stay on him. Has a potion of freedom. Stay on him. I think we're good. He's saved. You gentlemen, you know what? Yeah, I don't need the web there. Try to chromatic orb him again. And then Maven come over here and just start working Sam John. Rachel's working over the spellcaster. And he got a spell off, that sucks. Wow. Owen's already dead. Okay. Valak. Yeah, I think I want Valak on Sam John. You two can just continue doing your thing. Get him, Rachel. Drop on Holy Might. Oh, he broke it? Are you serious? Oh, it's the acid damage. That's right. And it fell off too. I don't. Oh wait, no, it didn't. It's just her buffs. So he's hasted, improved invisibility, mirror image, and shielded. So he's pretty hard to hit. I don't think we can get rid of any of those with Spell Thrust. Everybody down here, finish off, what's his name? She's got Rave Enfeeblement on her. She's sitting at 5 strength. So she can't move. But she's got him pinned in a corner. Yep. Circle of Bones got him. She dealt with him. She dealt with the spellcaster. Good stuff. Son, who do you think you are? That was fun.
Inconceivable! Take your reward with you.
Oh man, I cut him off.
Ridiculous! Outstanding! Impossible! Fantastic! You've managed to crush everything I've thrown at you. Clearly, I have excellent taste in selecting gladiators. You've survived for longer than I expected and gained quite a following in the process. But don't worry, you'll be dead soon enough.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I've dug out some of my rarer beasts. Very soon now, they'll crack your skull open and feast on the gooey innards.
We've served our purpose. Your guests are entertained. Let us return home, and you can find new combatants. Why do you gotta fucking kill everybody?
Oh, don't be such a preposterously petulant persnicket. I'll tell you what. Because you've been so gracious about all this kidnapping and forced to fight to the death business, I'll give you a reward.
Oh, that's better.
Now go get ready for your next battle. You'll most likely be slain, so it's probably time to perform whatever funeral rituals your culture requires.
Impressive, mortal. Your feats in the arena have become a frequent topic of conversation. Perhaps you will set a new record for longest surviving combatant.
I will conquer whatever obstacle that this place. I will conquer whatever obstacle that is placed in front of me. I will scale a mountain of the slain enemies to escape this dungeon. Ah, no, I can't slip into this. I keep getting this personal mentality to slip into this bravado, trash talk, intimidate. Stay the course. Is there nothing you could do to help us escape?
No. Baloth has tasked me with giving you this reward for your outstanding performance. Take it and prepare for your next battle.
Again, anyone just joining, the little minor role play of this is we don't know our circumstances fully. We don't know what our captors are fully capable of, etc. We do know we cannot hurt them. So we're going to placate, survive, and eventually try to figure out a way to overthrow them. Not like that's an original thought or anything, but that's the route we're going to go. We got, a level 2 spell slot and level 4 spell slots. We gain a level 2 and level 3 spell, so we gain an additional level 1 spell slot. We're going to go with protection from petrification is the most useful. Cat's Grace is really good. Elf's Acid Arrow's good. We already have Web. I don't need Stinking Cloud on him. I think Cat's Grace is going to be the call. So we could gain the additional dexterity bonus out of that. Vocalize is definitely the way to go if this were Baldur's Gate 2. Melf's Acid Arrow is really good to help us out. You know what? For now, let's go with Melf's Acid Arrow. Just because I want to, we're playing around here. Like, I'm gonna do some 1v1s with Wizard versus Wizard in this next fight. Yeah, we're gonna go that route. Dispel Magic would be great. Where's Remove Magic? I think I want that. Spell Thrust, Remove Magic. Skull Trap is great. Protection from fire. We need Melf's Minute Meteors is great. Obviously, Haste is amazing. Fireball is amazing. But for now, we're taking Remove Magic. You have Dispel Magic and you have Remove Magic. The difference between those two is Remove Magic targets enemies. Dispel Magic will target everybody. And there is a chance, depending on the levels of the spellcasters, that Remove Magic, Dispel Magic will not work. But the idea is to remove their spell protections via Spell Thrust, Secret Word, Spell Pierce, Breach. There's a whole bunch. So you remove the spells that protect other spells. And then once the spell protections are removed, then you remove magic to get rid of buffs, creatures, all kinds of stuff. So that's the route we're taking. And we got a bunch of gold. And as you can see, we got 20,000 gold for defeating that group. We're not going to get that every time we fight this group. But since we transitioned into the tier 2 phase, we're always going to get this ton of extra experience, extra gold the first time we fight those big fights. And I wonder if...
So, you have not yet been eviscerated. You may allay my disappointment by buying more of my fine clothing.
What's your problem with me?
Your scent is even more offensive than usual for a mortal, and you show me no deference. Were I not Baloth's guest, I would tear out your innards with my bare claws. The singular virtue of your kind is the way you scream and writhe while being torn limb from limb.
You'd better think twice before trying to eviscerate me, boy.
Oh, you would be surprised at how easily one becomes carried away while appraising a mortal for alterations. Now then, shall I take your measurements for a new garment?
You know, it's really saying something that you're only the second creepiest vendor at this booth.
I see you find Zithus' silence as disturbing as his appearance. He should never have defied the will of Baloth. After subduing the Illithid, Baloth drilled the Mind Flayer's telepathy right out of its brain.
Really?
The ghastly wretch can speak the common tongue well enough, but it pains the monster to be reduced to what it considers such a crude form of communication.
Well, I see now why you and Baloth are friends. Alright. Do we have the robes yet? No. But we do have the paws of the cheetah. And we also got the Zaranis' second sword arm. +1 to Thaco. Huge, huge. Did I get that on Thalak already? Doesn't matter. So no robe of the good or evil archmages yet. Cloak of Reflection, 100% electrical resistance, reflects all electrical damage back to its source. I don't know exactly who does the any electrical stuff, but here's something interesting. If you get Lightning Bolt and you get I don't know if Reflect Image will work, but definitely Simulacrum. You get Simulacrum, you have Cloak of Reflection, and you place your Simulacrum on one side, you on the other, cast Lightning Bolt in between, like on your Simulacrum, and it'll bounce back and forth between the two of you and constantly hit the target multiple times. It's kind of cool. Immunity to Fear and Panic, that's neat. Cloak of Displacement. I think I'm going to put that on Rachel. Since she has the shield, she gets all these missile attack bonuses. I like that. Plus, she gets some death saves. And we could put a ring on her. Or, yeah, we could put a ring on her to give her armor class. I think I like Cloak of Displacement for Rachel. Hill Giant Strength, that's Strength of 19 I'm not interested in. But I do want all three of these for sure. And I want to save as much money as possible. Because the robe of the Archmages, of the good, the neutral, the evil, they're 25,000 apiece. And while they're not completely necessary for this, to be honest with you, because the game is, quite frankly, very easy, I still want to do it. I still want to do it. Who the hell? So, Phallic, you, and we're going to put this on Valak. So now we got 3 paws of the cheetah, which are amazing. And Phallic, we are going to put the Zorana, however the fuck you say that. We're going to put the gloves on him to give us better Thaco. Anything else I need to do? I don't think so. Yeah. In here, we need to pick up
Watch
some more
yourself.
spells.
With every battle, you anger Baloth more and more. Soon, he will pit you against an unbeatable foe.
Well, perhaps if I beat enough of his monsters, he'll become angry enough to face me himself.
No, that will never happen. It mustn't. If any of us gets to fight that hateful drow, it must be me.
I like this response. I'm not going to go with it. You and your rage look like you could use some privacy. I'll leave you two alone. I can't wait to say that to the first pissed off person I don't like in real life. Let's take a look at the scrolls. I need some level 3 stuff. I really want to pick up Vocalize, but I just don't think we'll... I just don't think we'll need it. We're definitely going to buy Fireball. Detect Illusion would be good to get rid of Mirror Image, Invisibility. But I think... I really don't want to get Dispel Magic. I want to get Remove Magic. Dispel Magic, again, hits everybody. Remove Magic hits enemies. So I want Remove Magic. And here, this even notes that the spell magic does not get rid of spell turning, spell deflection, minor globe, any of that stuff. You have to use spell thrust, spell pierce, breach, etc. to get rid of those. But right here is what I was talking about. The base chance of successfully dispelling is 50%. For every level that the caster of the dispel magic is above the original caster, his chance of success increases by 5%. For every level that the spellcaster, for every level that the caster of dispel magic is below the original caster, his chance of success decreases by 10%. However, despite the difference in levels, there is always at least a 5% chance of success or failure. That's pretty tricky to understand at a glance, but I do know the concept of it. Remove magic. There it is. That's what I want. Skull trap, slow, spell thrust. We're just dipping into our monies. Save that. Alright, so we know where we're going to fight. And let's get rid of Charm Person. It was fun while it lasted when it worked. But it is so unbelievably unreliable. We'll put in one more magic missile. And a blindness. Web I have no need for here. We'll go with deafness. And Melf's. Haste is just too good to get rid of. Go with the remove magic. Oh, I do have a level 4 spell slot. Yes, sir. Where are you? I missed that somewhere. We're gonna go with you and you. I can only use one of them right now. We'll go with Emotion Hope. Or no. Emotion Courage. You get a little more out of that. Those are Asmodale's spells. So we'll rest. And yeah. Get our hour buffs here because they're much more relevant. This is a 2-hour buff. I don't think anyone petrifies. There's no need for that. So Rachel was the one who dealt with the spellcaster this time. This time I think we'll have Mabon 1v1 the spellcaster. Off we go.
You have. And which battle would you like to fight again?
Oh, I didn't buy improved weapons. We'll do that in the next, after this fight.
You've beaten my hobgoblin, which means you're exceptionally strong. You've also bested my head spellcaster, which means you've studied well. I can clearly not rely on one extreme or another. So instead, I shall crush you with a combination of combatants. Carry on!
We'll let everyone get a little bit closer. So I want you... We need to get rid of these protections, so we'll spell thrust him right off the bat. And then you just sit there and auto attack. You get back, Rachel. Rachel, put miscast magic on Owen. He's their divine spellcaster. You three just start picking people off. Mabin, I want you over here. Alright. Spell protection's removed, so I want you to kill him. You remove magic on... Nope, wrong person. On William. That's what I want. And you could just start picking people off. I think everyone's doing something correct. Ah, Rachel failed her spell. It's not really all that surprising. What did William cast? Okay, he casted a haste. Actually, that came from Owen. Cast silence on Dark Oath. Shit. Let's move him away. Dark Oath is silenced. I said all that talk about, oh, I don't need to worry about vocalize for this. Alright. Alright. Sometimes you just need to be corrected. Okay, so it looks like my remove magic worked. Or did it? It looks like it. So Rachel, get on. Sam, John, you two just beat this guy down quickly, please. Actually, Dark Oath, get over. We'll have Dark Oath and Valak get on Owen. You help with Owen. Try to get a circle of bones on Rachel. Dark Oath, get over here.
I lost my spell.
Of course you did. Did we kill? Did we accidentally kill William? No, he's invisible. Okay. There. So everybody just finish these clowns off. Okay, everybody. Dark Oath, back up. Valak. Or, I'm sorry, Mabin. Let's... he's invisible, damn it. Do we have a remove magic on anybody? Dispel magic? Of course we don't. Screw it. Everybody just kill him. Trying to force a 1v1 is not the easiest thing to do here. So Thallic levels up. Saving throws are always welcome. Same thing for him. She's going to level up in fighter, so it should be... Nope, no saving throws. But weapon proficiency. Yeah, sling, why not? After this, we'll do sword and shield style. Again, I didn't look up to see if this is working. But screw it. Why not? We'll take it. Don't need to min-max just because you can. Alright, let me gather myself here. So what do we need for Thallic? I like his level, or I keep calling Maben Thallic. I like his level 1 spells. These are spells that are going to help with that. I think I need to get rid of haste and go with a double remove magic. I mean, he's not right now. He's not going to be great against their spellcaster, but I kind of want to have him have his 1v1 with him. Not gonna lie. All right. Actually, we should probably change Rachel's out to get. Let's get rid of the summon. We'll put a dispel magic in there. She does not have a level 4. I think everything else is fine there, so we'll rest again.
Ah, you have... And which battle would you like to fight again? You've beaten my hobgoblins, which means you're exceptionally strong. You've also bested my pet spellcaster, which means that you're studied well. I can clearly not rely on one extreme or another. So instead, I shall crush you with a combination of combatants. Carry on!
Really trying to force the 1v1 with the wizard in several different fights. Rachel already smashed him 1v1. So Dark Oath, move over here. Alright. Keep Go back up. Rachel, swap to ranged, all ranged. Just start picking people apart. Take out the people who can attack. Alright, he went invisible. So let's dispel magic back here with Rachel, see if we can land that. Everybody back up. Oh man, am I not going to be able to... You need to get out of there. Alright, so everybody except for Maven, get back. I'm gonna try this. I don't think it'll work because he's invisible, because I can't target him. No, it did work. So Spell Thrust I could cast on him while he went invisible. Seems like I shouldn't be able to do that. But it doesn't matter. That's fine. So now we are going to Dispel Magic here. You know what? You come up here. You? Oh, are you enfeebled? You mother... So anyway, remove magic on you. Okay. So, he should no longer be invisible or anything else. Everybody get back. Dark Oath, get up on him. Yeah, you're in a lot of trouble now, son. Still enfeebled. I'm waiting for him to cast.
Vita Mortis.
Burning Hands, that's alright. And you missed. Put Deafness on him. Saved. What a scumbag. Can you leave my characters alone, please? I'm trying to have a mage fight with you. Let me punch you in the mouth. So we'll put Melf's Acid Arrow to help try to disrupt any spells. Okay. Plus add some damage. I could continue to pop off ranged attacks on him to help, but that would just be too easy at this point because we got him. I landed that one clean on the jaw. He's unconscious. Okay, we'll leave that one alone.
Inconceivable!
We're just gonna call that one a win for Maven. I could have finished it off earlier, but we'll move on to Dark Oath to 1v1 him now. What's our money looking like? 9,402. Let's rest. Buff it up.
Faccio, faccio, fere.
Oh, that's right, I removed haste. We'll do this without haste, I guess. Screw it, fuck.
Ah, you have returned. And which battle would you like to fight again? You've beaten my hobgoblins, which means you're exceptionally strong. You've also bested my pet spellcaster, which means that you're stuck.
Okay.
I can clearly
Immediately, we're going to start with a spell thrust.
So instead, I shall crush you with a combination
Circle of
your
Bones,
backs. Carry on.
Rage, and Cold Shot. And you... I guess let's blind... Try to blind Cranker? Okay, so Circle of Bones, I'm going to put her on Owen. Okay, his spell protections are gone. Did blind work on Cranker? Looks like everybody's hasted on their end. A remove magic will work. Cranker saved versus our blind. That's fine. So, Maven, I want you to remove magic out there. Valak, get on their archer. Dark Oath, you need to back up. Actually, no, you need to keep them within that... Shit. We need to keep them within the dispel area while they're on them. Valak and Crow get on Samjon and Carlos. Oh, Rachel, you're still on ranged. Damn it, get up there. Alright. That hit everybody. So all of the haste is gone. That's great. So we're going to save Dark Oath spells so Maven, you could start popping off on people. I want a Deafness on Owen. Please finish off that archer. Okay, he's dead. We'll put Valak on Samjon. Rachel, get a little closer so we can hit Carlos. I think here we just magic missile Cranker. Okay, you're dead. You all can get on Cranker. Rachel, give me a draw upon hold. Did Deafness not work? It didn't work. You are out of bullets, son? Alright, whatever. Maybe back off. Alright, Dark Oath, get over here. For our showdown. Everybody else, go away. Now we remove magic to try to get rid of that invisibility. Oh, did you? Oh, he reduced her strength. So she can't move. She's 100% encumbered. That's annoying. Dispel magic did not work. Can Rachel get a... Here. Actually, try to get Dispel magic on everyone. You move out. Tried to spook Dark Oath and it failed. And Dispel magic worked. So we can get Rachel out of there. And we can put Dark Oath back in. It's fine. So Dark Oath, give me a... There we go. Mirror image, that's what I was trying to spit out. Alright, so you have improved invisibility, which means I can't... Like, if I try to target him with Magic Missile, watch what happens. Cannot target spells on invisible or sanctuary creatures. But that's weird, because when I do that with Spell Thrust, we'll test this. It clearly worked. Now, hopefully he doesn't recast minor spell turning or minor globe invulnerability, because that would just suck. So now... But that is good. That is useful information. So we have to wait for this invisibility to run out, or improved invisibility. However the hell long that lasts. Yep, that one won't work. Will blind work? Nope. Chromatic orb wouldn't. We already know that wouldn't. It is a shame that we did not get that removed. So we just have to... There it goes. Beautiful. So... Let's put a blindness on him. Saved. Try it again. Alright, he's blinded. And now, we just... We got him. A little mage 1v1 battle. No big deal. Can we stun him? What level are we? 7. Chromatic Orb, level 7 does what? 2d8 magic damage and paralyzes the victim. Can we land that? He is not paralyzed. Saved. Piece of shit. Another Melf's acid arrow on him. I mean, he's blinded. He can do nothing but stand there. I put the acid on him to put the acid damage over time. We'll get right up on him so he can see us. Oh, man.
And take your reward with you.
I'm sorry. I love beating on mages. They're so powerful. They're so good. But if you get those protections and everything else off of them, they are nothing. And I have been screwed over by mages so many times. It just feels good beating on them. So Rachel is soloed, Maven has soloed, and Dark Oath has soloed the mage. Valak, it's just not even worth doing because all he just does is he'll auto-attack the shit out of him to death. And these two will beat on him to death. How are we looking? 10.9 thousand. So let's go ahead and buy some more weapons for everybody.
Your prowess in battle has become well known. Perhaps it was my weapons that tipped the balance in your favor.
You've lasted longer than anyone expected. I'd start taking bets if anyone nearby were man enough to speak to me.
We need to go back and talk to these people. We'll do that in the beginning of the next episode. Hopefully I remember to do it.
still alive. How? Baloth surely would have destroyed you by now. Or perhaps he is merely toying with you.
We'll go back and do all the flavor text here in a minute. Oh, damn it. I don't have enough for... Okay. I am going to keep my +1 weapons in case... I can't remember if anyone does protection from magical weapons. If they do, I want to have non-magical weapons to be able to damage them. Oh, don't tell me I can't go back and do it. Okay. What were you saying earlier? Okay, I can. That would have sucked. Still can't buy it. Oh well. It's alright, we'll do the fight again. We'll go beat on the wizard one more time with the other people. Just to say everybody did it. And get some money to buy the composite bow for him and get some more cash. Anyway, we're a little past time, so we'll go ahead and end it here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.